Yes, people, welcome back to the Vitesse Save for season number 4, where I think today we can officially finish the climb, because today we are going to complete the rebuild of Vitesse to an Eredivisie side. Of course, there has been 3 rules throughout the whole of this save. Over the age of 29, you're not allowed. You're gone. You're not allowed in the team whatsoever. Every signing must be under the age of 19, and every single matchday squad must have at least one youth academy star. And that's something that we have been doing for the last 4 seasons. And we are now sitting in the Eredivisie. And based off where we sit in the table, I think you guys will agree, it's going quite well. That's because we have had our first victory in the Eredivisie, as Bruinsma started up front and set it off to Beckham Baker to make it 1-0. And that man, Jesper Hanstedt, is still in the team, of course, this time on the left wing from the penalty spot, a 2-0 victory over Almere City. A team that I believe we have played quite a few times in this rebuild, but good to see we have built a team which absolutely destroyed them. 52% possession, but 21 shots to their rate, a 2.76 XG. It was a brilliant first victory. And then against AZ, not the young AZ, the actual AZ, we drew 0-0, which is a fantastic result away from home. So I thought we have to come back at home against PSV because, well, we're currently unbeaten. And what if I played the game against PSV off camera and we beat PSV? And I just couldn't live with myself if that was the case. Now, in this game, we also got a red card, but we shut up shop and we were fantastic defensively. And in goal has been the man, Sebastiano Nava, from the start of this season, because Marandici has been injured. 3 games, 3 clean sheets, a 7.27. Sebastiano has been absolutely fantastic. So what did I go and do? I sold Maxime Marandici. Yeah, that sounds absolutely crazy. I am fully aware, and I am this close to my plan not actually working out and officially completing this rebuild. Maxime Marandici was okay for us. He wasn't amazing. 6.82, 6.82. Sold him for 450k, 50% future sell-on clause, and got him back on loan for the season, which I think is really good. The price is a little bit cheap. I do agree. I've got very excited about a potential goalkeeper. I've had to delay it by 2 weeks, so I still can't afford it, even after selling Maxime. It's not just Maxime that's gone as well. I have sold Shadrach Vincent. He is our first academy star, which has left the club, gone to Olympiacos, 275k and 50% of any future sell-on. And he's decent, but I don't think he's ever going to break into the team for us. And his contract was running out in a year. I'd probably have let it run out. So Shadrach leaves us. And the striker signing of Issa Kouassi leaves us on loan to Die Graafschap for the season. Of course, a team we battled with intensely last year. He is playing games at Ivory Coast under 21s a lot. I didn't want him just sitting in our B team. So I've loaned him out to Die Graafschap, where he's a squad player there. And it looks like he's already absolutely thriving, which is fantastic. So very happy to get him out on loan. They're paying £1,000 worth of his wages as well, which is brilliant, which cleared up a little bit of finances. Still only £296,000 in the transfer budget, and still a negative £2,000 wage budget. But Marandici was on £3,500. The loan back is £0, which is brilliant. And then there's the keeper that I've fallen in love with, Aras Wijnaldum. He's 17 years of age, turns 18 very soon. 16 determination, 16 jumping reach, great area reach, great decision making, great handling, great kicking, great one-on-ones, great reflexes. And when you compare him to Maxime Marandici, wherever he is, he's better in every single department other than communication by 2 and eccentricity, which I don't mind whatsoever. He's the same aerially, better distribution, same shot stopping, better physically, better speed, better mentally, same sort of height. He looks absolutely fantastic. Now, the deal that I've got in place for him is a loan deal. And we're paying 70% of his wages with an optional future fee of 2.2 million, which I think, if this guy progresses, is an absolute bargain. He's already a 3.5-star level keeper. Again, compare him to Sebastiano Nova. He is absolutely better in pretty much every single metric other than speed and eccentricity this time. So mentally, technically, distribution. I mean, Nava's actually technically better in shot stopping, but at 17 years of age, I think he's so good. There is one other goalkeeper which I am tempted to go out for. It's Michael Vielgaard, also 17, turning 18 soon. very similar in terms of attributes-wise. If we compare the two of them, wherever he is, RS Weinelt, in terms of attributes, you can see a bit clearer. So Viergold is better in communication, better handling, better reflexes, similar one-on-ones, but then mentally it slightly goes in the way of Aras. It's so difficult because I really like both of them, and I'm going to try and get one in today's video. I mean, actually, I can't get Mikel because he doesn't want to join us. A future fee would be between 1.4 and 3.1 million. If I was to simply make them a loan offer, we could probably get something over the line with a potential optional future fee. And I'd stuck that at 1.4 million. Like, does that just make more sense? And we still then have Maxime, we still have Sebastiano Nova. I really like both of them. I really do. This guy's a little bit taller. He's a month younger. He's a Denmark under-21s goalkeeper at 19. He's made his debut at Sikkelborg, I'm guessing in Denmark in the Superliga. They're both fantastic. And I think this does top off an unbelievable window. Because like I said, we're currently sitting on 7th place on 5 points, 1 victory, 2 draws, and 3 clean sheets as well to start the season. So defensively, this new tactic seems to be absolutely brilliant. And well, here it is once again for the 3rd week running, the Aras Weinelt deal to be delayed. I really like this guy. I'm going to ask for it to be delayed. We're 50k away in terms of transfer budget. If you're wondering, check out the clauses. I've sold every single clause we had other than Shadrach's, which we could get 125k for. Like, oh, it's just never enough. They just won't give me more in terms of finances. So it is really difficult to decide out of the two. I'm just going to take whichever one we get, to be honest, and that'll be that. You can see here the board. Yeah, they've cancelled the deal for Aras Weinelt. I'm not surprised. He's not an unrealistic target. I promise you he's not. I promise you he's not. I promise you. Oh, Ben. Big Ben's broken my heart. They won't listen to me anything financially, which is really frustrating. I've tried so many things to try and get that money over the line. If it means we go to Vigelad, it would always be what will be with Weinelt. But I'd still be very happy. And there he is for £65,000, 1.8 million future fee. Give him first team football. Let him become like an absolute demon. Like, I think that makes everyone really happy. And I'd be very happy with that transfer in myself. Oh my God. He doesn't come into the start of January. Oh, Mikel. Oh, it's all right. Oh, that has broken my heart. Right, but I really like him. I really like him. Is the loan just half a year? Oh, that's so frustrating. I've been baited in by that because he's 17. Well, look, at the end of the day, we've got Marandici and Sebastiano. I'm going to play Sebastiano until he lets me down. And in January, we'll have our new keeper. And then we'll be very happy. But that guy does look really good. Now, of course, the next game is home to PSV. A very good PSV side with Kingsley Coman, Jurli Struten, Elias Olofsson in goal as well. So going to be a very tough game, but one that I'm quite excited for. And well, this is the team that we are up against. Tygo Land, Vermeeren, Coman, Ricardo Pepi. Yeah, this is no longer young PSV. This is the big boys. We've also got Dyer Domini starting in the midfield for this game, which excites me as it's another Youth Academy star getting into the team. But this is going to be a very tough game here at home against PSV. But this is why we wanted promotion. That's not saying it's going to be easy. I mean, it's PSV, for God's sake. Daniele Regani has just scored, but I think he's offside. These are actual, like, ballers in the team right now. Adam Ober and Daniele Regani. Oh, my God. I think that goal was offside, isn't it? Yeah, it is offside. So it's still 0-0. But that just shows how quick a team like this can piece you apart. In terms of our team, apologies, I didn't actually show you. I was taking a drink. Brandsma, Hansted, Baka, Domine, Watara, Folf, Verips, Danny Avia, Vanselios, Abel, and Nova. It is a good, strong side out there today. And the only issue we've got is no Lee Anderson in midfield because obviously that red card. PSV vote. Also very good. Another set piece. It's Joey Vermeeren, back post, headed clear. Kingsley Coman. Oh, come on. Kingsley Coman. What's Kingsley Coman doing just chilling at PSV? He is about 40 now, but you don't need to be young when you have a finish like that on you. That was absolutely ridiculous. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff as well. Kingsley bloody Coman. Fair enough. All right, mate. You're pretty good. We'll leave you to it, shall we? Let's see what Brownsman can do, though. Finds Domini. Let's have a little... Let's get straight back to him. Let's show him what we're about. Verips charges past Jurinski. Can he find a ball into the box? He can. It's a back post looper. Olafsson is like... I'm pretty sure he is like 204 centimetres. He is a massive goalkeeper. One of my favourite players to sign in the game, I'll be honest. If you could just give me the ball, mate, that would have been wonderful. But it's all right. I suppose Adam Odebear, Gerrit Schouten, Odebear. They're probably going to just do a little bit of tippy-tappy, absolutely piece us apart, and go and score, aren't they? Oh my God, it's one-touch magical football. You know what? It's so fun playing in the Eredivisie. This league actually is my favourite league on the game. I played in it last year of a Let's Play with, not a Let's Play, but like a 6-part series of FC Groningen. Pepe heads over the bar. And it took me 6 seasons to win the UCL using Moneyball. And it was so, so fun. The Eredivisie is just such a good league because it's so difficult to break into the PSVs, the AZs, the Ajaxes, the Feyenoords. But when you do, it feels so, so rewarding. And playing against him is it's a real fun experience. I say that. Duriec finds Thiago Land and it's 2-0. That was not so fun, but the football is just absolutely beautiful. And I kind of wanted to play this game so we could really see what the Eredivisie is all about. And I do want to make the series now more enjoyable for myself as well in terms of creating content around it rather than stressing playing games with a camera too much, where we are streaming, making 4 to 3 videos a week on the main channel, 4 to 3 videos a week on this channel. Playing a whole season for 2 videos was a lot of work. And I want to get back to sort of enjoying playing the game a bit more rather than instant result in a few games where I knew we were going to win. I like to enjoy the team element and building the tactics, and hopefully in this season we can do that. So we might get back to 6 or 7 episodes in a season. I also hate myself the fact I've done that, so you don't have to leave hate comments, trust me. And we'll sort of enjoy the season a bit more, especially for our first season in the Eredivisie. Once we start becoming like a mid-table side and it's less enjoyable to play teams like PSV, of course, that will change. Can we grab a goal back though? You know, this game is not over. Eric Brunsma, Verips, finds Brunsma once again. Drill it low, he does. Jesper, you are a pinky away from scoring. What have you just done? You've hit the post from there, mate. It's all right, it's still 2-0. It's not the end of the world. Verips tries to find Beckham. I'm going to keep calling him Beckham because I feel like I've got David Beckham in my team. Van Stelos, Ouattara, Beckham Baker, Brownsma, Verips. I am really liking this system as well, by the way, like really liking. Verips, back post, drops to Falf, who's been really good, by the way, in terms of the match engine, like a 7.2 average rating so far. Abel, Domini. This could be a nothing highlight. I've got no idea. Ouattara, Beckham, finds Verips. We're rotating the ball very, very well. Verips skins Kingsley Coman. That was a nothing highlight, wasn't it? Or is it a counter-attacking Kingsley Coman's going to score again? Oh, dear. Oh, here come PSV again. I mean, that was less lovely football. More long ball counter. But it was still absolutely beautiful. I'll be honest, because we drew with AZ away from home 0-0, I was like, at home, we might be able to do something against PSV. They've absolutely battered us. And really what it is, a 1.07 XG, it's the quality of players they've got in this team. And that's what makes it, for me, quite fun. So yes, we lost 3-0, but it was very enjoyable in a very strange and weird way. And I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of too. Now, I think my plan is to simply do deadline day and then play this game against Willem II just to get us back on winning terms. Of course, a relegation threatened side with us this season will be a very, very good game. We have, of course, got a little bit of money now that that loan deal was so cheap. So I might not be done, and I think it's potentially a backup midfielder, which I want. I mean, like Johnny Mbaya. What are you doing? Why are you here and why are you so good? He's going to want £4,000 a week, isn't he? He is. Is there No. Okay. I mean, that's the kind of player I wanted to try and bring in. And when I was looking around at players on a free contract and found Tim Schlosser here playing in the non-leagues of Austria, he looks absolutely fantastic. Wants to be an important first-team player. I think he could be unbelievable. 4 caps the Austrian under-21s already, and he's free. Just £2,500 a week in wages. Same for John Torres. He is a left-back, which I've trialed many times. I think he's worth getting in on a free as well. He's 500 quid. I think we're looking basically just down this list at anyone with effectively 5-star potential. If they're free, is it worth just bringing them in? So it's deadline day, and there is a lot of potential new signings. And there's also a loan offer for Lars Erthuf, which I think I'm going to accept. Because one of these signings I think can help us in a position which will enable someone else to move into another position. And that's Tim Schlosser, the centre-back. Now, obviously, I didn't know his stats whatsoever, but here they are. Not very good at dribbling, but decent first touch, not great passer, good tackling, marking, heading, good determination, positioning, teamwork. I think this will enable me to use Danny Avila more as a backup midfielder, Tim Schlosser as a backup centre-back. And I've been really impressed by Abel and Romke van der Poel this season so far, which will enable me to get that other geezer out on loan. We've also signed Victor Ahmed, who looks really, really good as well, as a potential midfielder. More of the defensive option, heading, marking, tackling, determination, leadership, teamwork, good speed. And again, was a free agent coming in from Nigeria. Decent enough height on him, good stamina and strength. I really, really like him as a potential option again. If we compare him to Danny Avila, very, very similar. This guy's slightly better defensively. So I think it makes sense to loan out Lars because we had too many attacking midfielders in there. There is a couple more signings as well. Don't worry. We have got Kozmin Marez, a 16-year-old, coming in from Romania for £3,000. He's got really good determination, decent physicals, and I thought for £3,000. 5-star potential, bring him in and see what he is all about. So he can go into the young Vitesse side. We then are going to sign Kento Yamashita. He's going to come through in January. And then John Torres, who is going to sign now. I think there's still one more that I'm looking for. It's Carlos Rosado for £55,000. I really like him. Excited to show you guys him. Yamashita signing confirmed. 2.5-star to 5-star potential. Japanese centre-back. Free agent from the non-leagues of Japan. 4 under-21s international caps. Looks absolutely fantastic. And John Torres, I think, probably comes straight into the first team, to be honest, as a rotational option with Chalkyov, wherever he is on this list. They're very similar, similar but different. Both quick. One's better defensively, one's better going forwards. I think it's worth having them both in the first team for sure. So John Torres can come up into there. And then we want to get Rosado over the line and then loan out Erthuf, which I think makes a lot of sense. Rosado's going back out on loan to Salamanca, where he's been a star player now for 2 years from the age of 16. So I will show you him. He is a E rating from the board apparently, but an A- scouting prospect. Good sense board, good determination, great finishing first touch, little tricky Spanish player. I think every team needs a little Juan Mata vibe, don't they? There's not a lot I genuinely don't like about this guy. Heading's not great, tackling's not great, bravery's not great. The rest of it, it's all very passable when he's 17 years of age, £54,000. So Carlos Rosado also joins the club. And now Lars Erthuf, 70% of his wages are being covered, so around £1,000. And will now hopefully play games at FC Emmen in the league below, which really works for us. So that was a mental deadline day. But that's not only helped improve our first team with Tom Schlosser, Victor Ahmed, and John Torres. Now, in terms of the young Ajax team, young PSV team, sorry, it is literally 5-star potential everywhere you look. And in the under-19s, well, the story is very, very similar with a few players still progressing. So very, very happy with that mental deadline day. Some of them might not play ever. Some of them we might never see again. Some of them could turn into superstars. So here we are then, away from home against Willem II, with William Asula leading the line, and the Vitesse side today. Leanderson, Zamberi, Vanstelos, Abel, Verips and Foff as the defensive midfielders and the back line. Of course, Willem II, 4 points, us 5 points. This is going to be two teams scrapping it out for relegation in a huge match. Well, that's not ideal. Brownsman's got injured, and the only thing I was actually thinking when actually assembling this bench is, do we leave ourselves a little bit short up front? Well, luckily we've got a lot of wingers, and Jesper Hanstad. And Wally has also just had a transfer list because we missed a promise. Shut up, mate. You'll end up staying in the club anyway. We may have left ourselves a tiny bit short up front, but we'll be fine. There's enough players in the B team that can potentially come in and help. The one thing we don't want to do is a Willem II goal. We don't want to see that happen whatsoever. So Beckham with a high press at the front does indeed winning it back, goes alone and puts it wide of the mark. But good high press, Mr. Beckham. A Willem corner. A Willem goal. Whoever's on the line there deserves to have his kneecaps taken off. That was absolutely horrendous. I have got a feeling it was Jesper Hanstad. The ball literally headed directly at him. It was Falf. It was my new left back. Stepped onto the line, the ball hits him in the leg. What are we doing here, lads? Oh my God. Oh my God. We're cooked. We're getting relegated. I don't know if I can ever play Valon Zamberi ever again. I don't know if I can ever play him again. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing there, Zamberi? Oh my God. It's 2-0 Willem. I didn't press record today to just turn up and get absolutely battered, lads. Come on now. Let's fix up. Let's look sharp. Abel, Verips, Leanderson. You've already had one red card this season, mate. You're on my naughty list. Hanstad finds Verips. Lovely run down the right-hand side. Find him. Hanstad. Pen. No, pen. Where's the penalty? VAR. What an absolute stinker of first half. Injury to our star striker and a 2-0 down. Well done, lads. Now, like I said, do I expect to win games away from home this season against basically anyone? No. Do I expect to put up a fight against Willem II regardless if we're home or away? Yes. We're 3-0 down in 48 minutes. Oh my God. I'm not having 4-0. 4-0, I'm not having it. We're restarting the season. We're calling it there. We're restarting the season. This episode never happened. What the actual swear words? Nova's dropped a 5.9. Oh, I need that keeper right now. I've moved on to start making the thumbnail for this video. So, 5-0 really doesn't bother me. Like, it is what it is, lads. The thumbnail and the rebuild and the title is all about we've completed the rebuild of Vitesse, or I might even have to change it to we brought in a bunch of young stars. But realistically, the whole narrative of this is we just got absolutely battered by Willem II 4-0. Like, there's not really every way I can spin that, is there? So from starting with beating 3 games to losing 3-0 and 4-0, that about sums up this Vitesse series so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed. The transfer window is now over, and next time you see me, I'm going to go and get battered by Feyenoord. I'll speak to you guys next time.